used to fear no man. Now I fear what I became. I left my home with fire in my chest, a young man chasing what he thought was best. Mama prayed with tears in her eyes, but I rode away beneath those skies. Daddy said, son, don't lose your way, but pride was louder than what he'd say. I wore rebellion like a crown, till every road just brought me down. I made my living on broken trust, chasing silver through bloodless dust. Every deal left a deeper scar, every mile took me farther far. And all the nights I spent alone felt colder than a heart of stone. Still I kept on moving blind, trying to outrun my own mind. But the truth rides hard behind, it never leaves a man's mind. This hollow amen leaves my lips like shattered faith from fingertips. Lord, I've fallen far and wide, with nowhere left for me to hide. If mercy still can call my name through all this hurt and all this shame, then hear me now, I understand. This hollow amen. There was a woman back in June who loved me like a gospel tune. She held my hand through all my storms and kept my heart a little warm. But I was wild, too blind to stay, too lost to choose a better way. I left her crying in the rain and carried off my endless pain. Years later in a lonely town, I heard she'd finally settled down, had children, peace, and honest days, far from all my crooked ways. And though I'm glad she found a light, it haunts me in the dead of night, knowing I could have built that life instead of running from what's right. Some truths cut sharper than a blade, when all the debts have been repaid. This hollow amen leaves my lips like shattered faith from fingertips. Lord, I've fallen far and wide, with nowhere left for me to hide. If mercy still can call my name through all this hurt and all this shame, then hear me now, I understand. This hollow amen. An amen ain't always strong. Sometimes it breaks, sometimes it's wrong. Sometimes it crawls through tears and pain, still reaches heaven just the same. I can't erase what I have done, can't outrun what I've become. But maybe grace is not the past, maybe grace is built to last. At dawn I walked that muddy road, with lighter hands and a smaller load. The sky was gray, but somehow clear, like mercy whispered in my ear. I passed the fields where I once played, where Daddy worked and Mama prayed. And for the first time in my life, I thank the Lord for every fight. Because the pain that broke me down led me where true grace is found. And though my soul still bears the stain, I know I won't be lost again. This hollow amen leaves my lips, but now it's held by stronger hands. Lord, you heard me in the rain and carried off my years of pain. Now mercy still can call my name and wash away the deepest shame. And every breath I take will stand is my hollow amen. Still hear me. This old road knows my sins, but heaven still sees my name. I was 20 when I left that farm, with a loaded past and restless arms. Daddy's hands were rough as stone. Mama prayed I'd make it home. I laughed at faith, I cursed the sky. Thought I'd live before I'd die. Chased the glow of outlaw gold, till my young heart turned cold. Every mile I rode away buried more of yesterday. Every lie became my skin, till I couldn't tell where I'd been. The whiskey burned, the nights were long. Every bar sang the same sad song. And in the mirror's cracked old frame, I barely knew my own damn name. A man can run, a man can hide, but truth still rides by his side. This dust-bound prayer falls from my lips, like broken faith from fingertips. Lord, I'm weary, bruised and torn, a soul too long in darkness worn. If your mercy still runs deep for promises I couldn't keep, then hear me now through desert air. This dust-bound prayer. There was a brother I once knew, blood of mine, steady and true. He begged me stay and build a life, instead of chasing guns and strife. But pride was louder than his voice, and I made my reckless choice. Years went by and word came late. He was buried by heaven's gate. I never stood beside his grave, too ashamed of what I became. Now his memory rides with me like a ghost I'll never leave. The guilt cuts deeper than a knife for wasting all that honest life. And every sunrise feels too late to mend the weight of all that fate. Time keeps moving, cold and fast, but shadows always chase the past. This dust-bound prayer falls from my lips like broken faith from fingertips. Lord, I'm weary, bruised and torn, a soul too long in darkness worn. If your mercy still runs deep for promises I couldn't keep, then hear me now through desert air. This dust-bound prayer. I found an old church off Route 9, half collapsed and out of time. Wooden beams and shattered glass, like a monument to all my past. I walked inside, the floorboards cried, like they knew the tears I'd hide. And there beneath that crooked cross, I counted everything I'd lost. Said, Lord, I don't deserve your grace. I've dragged my soul through every ways, but if your love still knows my name, please don't leave me in these flames. The silence sat then soft and wide, like peace had found me from inside. Not a voice, not thunder sound, just mercy settling on the ground. For the first time in all my years, I bowed beneath my weight in tears. This dust-bound prayer falls from my lips like broken faith from fingertips. Lord, I'm weary, bruised and torn, a soul too long in darkness worn. If your mercy still runs deep for promises I couldn't keep, then hear me now through desert air. This dust-bound prayer. A prayer ain't clean when it begins. It's born in sorrow, born in sin. But maybe heaven hears it best when broken hearts have nothing left. I can't do the roads I chose, can't revive what time has stole, but if tomorrow still is mine, I'll walk it on a straighter line. Morning came through fields of dust, soft as grace and warm as trust. I felt lighter than before, like chains had fallen to the floor. I rode back home with shaking hands to the place where grace still stands. Mom's porch was old but bright, like a lantern in the night. She held me close and softly cried, said, son, I knew you'd come alive. And in her arms I finally knew God had carried me all through. This dust-bound prayer still fills my soul, where broken rivers once ran cold. Lord, you found me in my fall, and still you answered when I called. Now your mercy runs so deep for promises I couldn't keep, and every breath I breathe from here will be my dust-bound prayer. Dust to dust, grace to grace. These boots walk through hell. Now they're looking for heaven. I was 18 when I crossed that line, stole a truck and left that life behind. Mama cried by the front porch rail, said, son, don't let your soul derail. But I was hard, too blind to hear, fueled by rage and burning fear. Ran with men who knew no peace, chasing gold and quick release. The roads were long, the nights ran black, left no room for looking back. Every town was smoke and dust, every deal was built on rust. And these blackened boots on my feet still drag the weight of old defeat. A man can hide in the dead of night, but truth still waits in morning light. And every mile beneath my soul only dug deeper in my soul. These blackened boots still walk in shame. Lord, I'm tired of this endless pain. I've worn the dark like second skin, and lost myself in all my sin. If mercy still can find me here, through all this dust and all these tears, lead me home through storm and truth. And these blackened boots. There was a friend I used to know, brother close from long ago. We swore we'd make it out alive, but one went down, so one survived. I still see his face at night, frozen in that pale moonlight. His last words ring inside my chest, don't let this life become your rest. But I kept running deaf and cold, turned that memory into stone, till one day in a roadside bar, his old guitar played from afar. A stranger sang the song we knew, and every line cut straight in two, like heaven using simple sound to drag my lost heart to the ground. Some ghosts don't leave, they teach you pain, till grace can grow through all the rain. These blackened boots still walk in shame. Lord, I'm tired of this endless pain. I've worn the dark like second skin, and lost myself in all my sin. If mercy still can find me here, through all this dust and all these tears, lead me home through storm and truth. These blackened boots. I found a chapel near the tracks, paint peeled thin and roof turned black. A wooden sign hung by one nail, like faith itself had almost failed. Inside was quiet, cold and bare, but somehow peace was waiting there. I dropped my hat and bent my knees and let the silence carry me. Said, Lord, I ain't got much to bring, just broken bones and shattered dreams. I've worn my pride like iron chains and drowned my soul in endless pain. The candle flickered by the wall, and in that glow I felt so small, but somehow lighter than before. Like mercy walked through that old door for the first time in all these years. I let the Lord see all my fears. These blackened boots still walk in shame, but now I know you know my name. I've worn the dark like second skin, but you still let your light come in. If mercy still can carry me through all my scars and memory, then I'll keep walking toward the truth in these blackened boots. Boots wear down from miles and pain, leather cracks and wind and rain. but hearts can break and heal the same when mercy calls them back by name. I can't erase the roads I chose or heal the hearts my pride once broke, but I can walk a better line, one day at a time. Now I'm heading where I began, older bones but change within. Mama's house still stands out there, cross on the wall in faith and prayer. If she opens up that door, I won't be the man before. And if she asks where I have been, I'll say I found the end of sin. These boots still carry dirt and scars, but now they walk beneath the stars, and every step feels less alone, like God himself is leading home. These blackened boots still walk with grace, no more hiding from my place. Lord, you took the worst in me and gave my soul the strength to breathe. Now mercy's all I wanna prove, with every step and every move, till the day I'm called to truth. I walk in these blackened boots, blackened boots, walking home. Walking through the shadows, trying to find the morning. There was a time I feared no man, with bloodless dust upon my hands, a restless heart, a reckless mind, leaving every truth behind. The roads I chose were cold and wild, far away from home and child. I wore my pride like iron skin, never knew the war within. Every town I passed at night felt darker than the last moonlight. Faces faded, names were gone, still the guilt kept hanging on. 1,000 miles, 1,000 sins, still no peace beneath my skin. Now I stand beneath his light, trying to make these wrongs feel right. Lord, I'm broken, torn apart, but you still hear this shattered heart. If redemption's real for me, set this weary sinner free. I was lost in endless night, now I stand beneath his light. Mama's Bible in my coat, worn by tears and words she wrote, said, when darkness takes your soul, God can make the broken whole. I laughed trusted faith when I was young. Thought salvation was for some, but the older that I grew, the heavier the silence drew. One cold night by a railroad line, I heard a hymn through the pines, an old man singing soft and low, like heaven calling me back home. Every note cut through my shame, like the Lord still knew my name. Now I stand beneath His light, trying to make these wrongs feel right. Lord, I'm broken, torn apart, but you still hear this shattered heart. If redemption's real for me, set this weary sinner free. I was lost in endless night. Now I stand beneath His light. I remember all the doors I closed, the hearts I left, the love I froze. A woman waiting in the rain, calling out but all in vain. A son who grew without my hand, trying hard to understand why his father chose the road over love and over home. Now those memories burn so deep, they wake me from what little sleep. And all the things I can't undo, all the chains I'm walking through, still I hear that quiet voice telling me I got a choice. Now I stand beneath His light, trying to make these wrongs feel right. Lord, I'm broken, torn apart, but you still hear this shattered heart. If redemption's real for me, set this weary sinner free. I was lost in endless night. Now I stand beneath His light. Maybe grace ain't clean or fair, maybe it just meets you there, in the dust and the pain and the fall, when you've got no strength at all. And maybe love don't ask your past, it only asks if this will last. If I keep walking toward the truth, will you lead me through? Sunrise broke on the canyon wall, and I felt peace for once at all. Not because my past was gone, but because I could move on. I wrote a letter to my son, said forgive the things I've done. And if he reads these words someday, I pray he sees I found my way. Now I stand beneath His light, no more hiding from the fight. Lord, you carried all my scars and pulled me from those endless darks. Now redemption lives in me, like a river running free. I was lost in endless night. Now I stand beneath His light, beneath His light. Beneath His light. Every road leaves a mark, some scars never fade. I was born on a stretch of red dirt land. Learned to work with my father's hands. Mama sang from an old hymn book. Said the Lord sees every road you took. But I was young with a rebel spark, chasing neon lights through the dark. Left that town with a stolen dream, thinking life was more than it seemed. I rode hard through a world gone cold, bought cheap lies and sold my soul. Every mile lay gravel deep on the promises I couldn't keep, and the weight of years grew heavy fast, like stones tied around my past. Still I kept that engine loud, trying to drown the guilt somehow. But the louder I ran from truth, the louder it cut me through. It's gravel and grace beneath my feet, broken roads and mercy me. Lord, I wandered far too long, trying to carry what I did wrong. If your love still lights the way, guide this sinner through the grave. From all my scars and all my pain, lead me through this gravel and grace. There was a brother I called my own, shared my bread when I had none. We chased the same wild, reckless nights, believed we'd outrun all our fights. But one cold dawn beneath the rain, he fell and never rose again. And I still hear his final breath, like a hymn sung close to death. I blame the world, I blame the sky, buried truth and learned to lie. But deep inside I knew that pain was my own storm, my own chain. Years rolled by like rusted steel, but grief don't bend and wounds don't heal. Not till a man stands face to face with all the sins he can't replace. Every ghost I carried near brought me closer here. It's gravel and grace beneath my feet, broken roads and mercy me. Lord, I've wandered far too long, trying to carry what I did wrong. If your love still lights the way, guide this sinner through the grave. From all my scars and all my pain, lead me through this gravel and grace. One man can't change what time has done, can't outrun the setting sun, but he can choose the road ahead and walk where mercy's spirit led. I still got scars I'll always wear, still got nights of dark despair, but now I know I ain't alone. Grace walks every road back home. At sunrise on that gravel lane, the world looked washed by heaven's rain. I thought of mama's folded hands, daddy's boots in that old dry land. And though the years are hard and gone, I still got a grace kept carrying me on, like unseen hands through every fall, still answering when I call. Now every step feels less like chains and more like freedom through the pain. I ain't redeemed by what I've done, but by the grace I'm walking on. It's gravel and grace beneath my feet, where broken souls in mercy meet. Lord, you found me lost and worn and gave me strength to carry on. Now your love still lights the way through every dark and every day, until I rest beneath your face. I'll walk this road of gravel and grace. Gravel and grace, carry me home. 20 years on a broken trail, still carrying the weight. I was born where the dry winds cry, underneath that endless sky. Daddy worked till his hands turned stone. Mama prayed we'd find our home, but I was young and full of fire, chasing dreams and dark desire. Left that town with a rebel's flame and came back wearing a stranger's name. The nights were long, the whiskey burned, 1,000 lessons never learned. I traded love for reckless gold and sold my soul out in the cold. Every road I chose to ride left another truth behind. I'm walking down this road to grace, with all my sins upon my face. Lord, I've run through endless storms, trying to hide what I've become. If your mercy still remains for a heart that's filled with stains, then let it shine and light my way on this long road to grace. I've seen the moon on prison bars, felt the dark beneath the stars, heard the cries of broken men who swore they'd rise but fell again. I wore regret like iron chains, carried loss like winter rain. Faces haunt me in my sleep, promises I couldn't keep. There was a woman once I knew, her eyes were clear, her heart was true. She begged me stay, I turned away and watched her tears like Judgment Day. Now her memory cuts like steel, sharper than the wounds I feel. I'm walking down this road to grace, with all my sins upon my face. Lord, I've run through endless storms, trying to hide what I've become. If your mercy still remains for a heart that's filled with stains, then let it shine and light my way on this long road to grace. Last night by an old dirt road I found a chapel, worn and cold, paint peeled off and windows cracked, like all the years I can't take back. Inside the walls were stained with time, but there was peace I'd never find. I knelt down where the old wood creaked, and for the first time I felt weak. I said, Lord, if you hear me now, I don't know when and I don't know how, but I'm so tired of all this fight. Can you pull me from this endless night? And in the silence, soft and deep, I felt a calm wash over me. I'm walking down this road to grace, with all my sins upon my face. Lord, I've run through endless storms, trying to hide what I've become. If your mercy still remains for a heart that's filled with stains, then let it shine and light my way on this long road to grace. Oh, I can't erase the bloodless scars or heal the wounds beneath these stars, but maybe grace ain't about being clean. Maybe it's found in what has been. Maybe broken souls like mine can still be held by hands divine. Maybe love still waits somehow, even for a man like now. The morning broke through fields of gold, warming up this heart so cold. For the first time in many years, I let go of all my fears. I thought of Mama's gentle hands, Daddy's words I understand, all the roads that led me here, all the pain, the loss, the tears. And though my past still calls my name, I know I'll never be the same. The chains I wore have lost their hold, and mercy's stronger than the old. I'm walking down this road to grace, no more shame I have to chase. Lord, you found me in the dark, lit a fire inside my heart. And though the miles are far from done, I'll keep walking toward the sun. With every step my soul will say, thank God for this road to grace. This road is long, but I ain't alone. Grace brought me home. That old horse still waits, but I ain't the man who rode away. Left this town on a cold spring dawn, with a black hat low and my coat pulled on, young and wild with a heart of stone. Swore to God I'd make my own. Mama cried by the porch that day, said, son, don't let your soul drift away. But I laughed and rode into the night, thinking wrong could still feel right. The road was long and the money fast, but every blessing never seemed to last. I wore my sins like desert sand, slipping through my broken hands. Years rolled by like tumbleweeds, blown through forgotten dreams. Now this empty saddle beside me rides like the ghost of my old life. guide me home through storm and battle, past this empty saddle. I slept beneath the blood-red moon, counting every wasted tune, every bar and every fight only made the dark grow wide. There was a woman I once loved, soft as rain sent from above. She begged me stay, I rode away and lost her in the break of day. Heard she married years ago, built a life I'll never know. Still her memory cut so clean, like a knife through all my dreams. Some regrets don't fade with time, they just carve deeper in your mind. Now this empty saddle beside me rides like the ghost of my old life. Lord, I'm weary from the miles and the pain behind my eyes. If there's mercy left for me, for the man I used to be, guide me home through storm and battle, past this empty saddle. Came upon an old dirt church, like a lantern in the earth, weathered wood and rusted nails, standing strong through storms and hail. I tied my horse beneath the tree and stepped inside on trembling knees. The preacher looked and knew my face, like he'd seen 1,000 lost in grace. He said, son, no road's too far for God to heal your wounded heart. And I broke down like pouring rain, for the first time felt my shame. All the pride I used to wear fell apart like dust in air. Now this empty saddle beside me rides like the ghost of my old life. Lord, I'm weary from the miles and the pain behind my eyes. If there's mercy left for me, for the man I used to be, guide me home through storm and battle, past this empty saddle. A horse can carry broken men, but can't bring back the years again. Still every mile can lead you near, if your heart is finally clear. Maybe home ain't where you start, maybe home is where heals the heart. Maybe grace is all it takes to mend the man your sin once breaks. Now the sun breaks through the haze, warming up my older days. I ride slow down that narrow lane, not the same man who chased the pain. There's a house beyond the hill, Mama's cross hangs there still, and if that door still opens wide, maybe I'll step back inside. This empty saddle don't ride no more, I laid that burden at the door. Lord, you carried all my shame and called this outlaw by his name. Now the road ahead feels free, like you've been waiting here for me. No more running, no more battle, left behind that empty saddle. That old horse still waits, but now I know the way. I've been running too many years. My sins like a heavy coat, carried pain in the lines I wrote. Miles of shadows behind these boots, broken roads and bitter truth. I chased the night, I chased the flame, left behind every soul and name. But the silence grew like an empty grave, and no wild road could make me save. Now the wind keeps calling low to a place I used to know. I'm kneeling in the dust tonight with dirty hands and hollow eyes. Lord, I've wandered far from grace, trying to outrun my own mistakes. If mercy falls like rain above, wash this heart that forgot love. I'm just a lost man, worn and rough, kneeling in the dust. Old church standing by the pines, painted white by borrowed light. Wooden cross and a cracked front door, like it's been waiting here before. I heard my mama's voice again, saying, son, come back from where you've been. Through the ache and the midnight cold, I felt a hand upon my soul. All my burdens, all my shame, still he calls me just the same. I'm kneeling in the dust tonight with dirty hands and hollow eyes. Lord, I've wandered far from grace, trying to outrun my own mistakes. If mercy falls like rain above, wash this heart that forgot love. I'm just a lost man, worn and rough, kneeling in the dust. I can't undo the roads I burned, or take back all the years I turned. But if your light still shines for me, maybe that's enough to believe. I'm kneeling in the dust tonight, underneath your endless sky. A broken man with nothing left but a little faith inside my chest. If mercy's real, then let it come, like morning breaks after the storm. I ain't running anymore, kneeling in the dust. No more running, no more running. These old hands still tremble from roads I can't forget. I was 17 when I crossed that line, left my home and left it blind. Mama stood with tears like rain, begging me not to chase that pain. But I was hard and full of fight, chasing silver through the night. Thought the world was mine to claim. Never knew the cost of shame. I rode through towns like a nameless ghost, living fast but losing most. Every dollar slipped away like sand that never chose to stay. And every sin I swore was small, built a prison wall by wall, till I woke one bitter dawn and all I loved was dead and gone. The river keeps what men let die, and time don't care how hard you cry. These worn-out songs still call my name, through the ashes, through the rain. Lord, I've wandered far from truth, spent my life on wasted youth. If your mercy still can reach past the scars I cannot preach, take this weary soul along and teach me those worn-out songs. There was a woman, soft and kind, who saw the good I couldn't find. She held my hand through darkest days, but I pushed her love away. Told her I was born to roam, couldn't bear the weight of home. She cried beneath the porch light glow, while I rode out through the cold. Years went by like broken glass, sharp enough to cut the past. Heard she moved and raised a son, never knew if he was mine or none. That thought still tears me up inside like wolves beneath the midnight sky. Wonder if he bears my eyes, or if he curses all my lies. Some roads bend but never heal, some stay forever real. These worn-out songs still call my name, through the ashes, through the rain. Lord, I've wandered far from truth, spent my life on wasted youth. If your mercy still can reach past the scars I cannot preach, take this weary soul along and teach me those worn-out songs. One cold night in Tennessee, a preacher sat and spoke to me. Said, son, your eyes are full of war, but grace can open any door. I laughed and poured another glass, said, too much blood is in my past. He looked at me and softly smiled, said, God still waits on every child. That line stayed burning in my chest, wouldn't let my spirit rest. So I walked alone beneath the stars, counting every hidden scar. And for the first time I could feel how broken hearts begin to kneel. These worn-out songs still call my name, through the ashes, through the rain. Lord, I've wandered far from truth, spent my life on wasted youth. If your mercy still can reach past the scars I cannot preach, take this weary soul along and teach me those worn-out songs. I ain't asking for my past erased, or all my sins to lose their trace. I only ask for strength to stand and walk this road with steadier hands. If my boy ever hears my song, I pray he knows where I went wrong. And if he sees me old and worn, may he know a man reborn. Now I sit where mama prayed, by that cross where flowers fade, reading songs from pages torn, like hearing hope through storms reborn. The wind still speaks of where I've been, but grace speaks louder deep within. And though my nights still carry pain, I know the sun will rise again. I ain't clean, but I ain't lost. I finally know what mercy costs. And every breath I take from here feels lighter than those wasted years. These worn-out songs still call my name and wash away the weight of shame. Lord, you found me in the dust, taught this broken heart to trust. Now your mercy still can reach past the scars I used to preach. And all my life will be this song of how you turned me back alone. Worn out songs still carry me home. Some things stay buried, some things rise again. Stone, a rusted truck in the great unknown. Mama cried by the willow tree, said, son, don't lose what's left of me. But I was young and blind with rage, thought this world was mine to take. Ran through nights with hollow men who wore their sins like second skin. Every road was lined with dust, every promise turned to rust. I traded peace for empty gold and let my soul grow dark and cold. Years went by like falling rain, but guilt kept pounding in my veins like footsteps echoing in the dirt. A reminder of all the hurt. The past don't rest where you lay it down. It follows you from town to town. These shallow graves inside my mind hold every sin I left behind. Lord, I've carried all this weight like stones beneath the hands of fate. If your mercy still can save a soul buried in shallow graves, then pull me out before I cave from these shallow graves. There was a man I called my friend. We swore our roads would never end. Shared our bread and shared our pain through dry sun and pouring rain. But pride can twist what love once knew, turn brothers into strangers too. One hard night beneath the storm, we broke apart and hearts were torn. I never saw him after that, just heard his name and whispered facts. Said he died out west alone, far from blood and far from home. That truth still digs beneath my skin like a shovel cutting deep within. And every time I close my eyes, I hear his voice in the night. The dead don't speak, but memory does, and it cuts through all I was. These shallow graves inside my mind hold every sin I left behind. Lord, I've carried all this weight like stones beneath the hands of fate. If your mercy still can save a soul buried in shallow graves, then pull me out before I cave from these shallow graves. I found a church beyond the ridge, past the river and broken bridge. Old wood worn by years of rain, still somehow standing through the pain. I stepped inside, no soul in sight, just candle smoke and fading light. And there beneath that splintered cross, I counted all that I had lost. Said, Lord, I dug my own deep hole with pride and pain and a restless soul. I buried love and buried trust and let my faith turn into dust. The floorboards groan beneath my knees as I bend low in desperate pleas. And in the silence, cold and deep, I felt a peace I couldn't keep, like hands reaching through the dark to pull me from my broken heart. These shallow graves inside my mind hold every sin I left behind. Lord, I've carried all this weight like stones beneath the hands of fate. If your mercy still can save, so buried in shallow graves, then pull me out before I cave from these shallow graves. A grave ain't always made of dirt. Sometimes it's built from pain and hurt, from words unsaid and roads gone wrong, from carrying guilt too deep, too long. I can't raise what time has taken, can't mend all that I have broken, but maybe grace can plant a seed where sorrow once was all I'd see. Morning came with silver skies, soft as tears in mama's eyes. I rode back home through fields of gray, like a man reborn that day. The porch still stood, the lamp still burned, like all those years she'd hoped I'd return. And when she held me old and frail, I felt my heart and spirit fail. She said, son, the Lord kept watch through every road and every loss. And in that moment I could see grace had been chasing after me. These shallow graves no longer hold the man I was, the heart gone cold. Lord, you reached beneath the pain and brought my soul to life again. Now mercy's all I wanna say from all those shallow graves. And every breath I breathe today was born from shallow graves. Some things stay buried